Now, these are my top 10 Filipino songs of all time. I don't joke with these songs. And you have to understand that I'm doing this video as a foreigner, so there's no bias. I'm not listening to this song because, oh, I know the meaning of the song. I'm talking about songs that hit me on first listen. These are songs that all through my stay in the Philippines, I've heard and heard and heard, and I'm like, okay, I really like the song. Okay, and this has nothing to do with me liking the band or knowing the language or liking the singer. These are just songs that I feel have good global appeal, like anyone in any part of the world can listen to it. Number 10 on the list. Now, when I say number 10, I don't mean this is the number 10 based on the quality. No, I'm arranging this list randomly. These are all my favorite songs. And number 10 on the list is Kahit Maputi. Every day I wonder why this song has not blown up internationally, or if Filipinos never tried to push this song internationally. When I heard that song, I didn't need to know the meaning. I just knew that this song was fire. The chord progression, the melody choices was just so amazing that I fell in love with the song. And of course, I like bossa nova. It's very classy and jazzy, but I just knew that this song was special. Okay, and when I got closer and started understanding the language, I realized how deep the message is. It's almost like Ed Sheeran's thinking out loud. Like, I would love you even when you're old. Like, when your hair grows old. The song is Kahit Maputi, Nahang Buhok. Even if when your hair gets white, I'd still love you. I don't know if I got it right, but that's the meaning I get from the song. And the message is so, so powerful. Okay, so this is one of the songs that I really love. And if you check my story highlights, you're probably going to see me doing a freestyle of this song on the piano because I really like it. It's a really well-made song. Shout out to Ray Valera on this particular track. This song has so much potential. I felt like if it was really pushed during its time, it probably could become a global hit because it's really good. Okay, and next on the list is Sino Ka Man. Yo, if you know me when I used to gig a lot, you would know that I have performed this song and abused it. I've abused this, like I perform it almost everywhere, and people always request me to do this everywhere I go. Okay, that was when I used to do a lot of cover and gigging. The first day I heard the intro, ang pag-ibig ay sanyagayang, very pleasing to the ear. Then the chorus comes, Mahal kita, pakat mahal kita, inisip nila hindi. Ah, man, I just knew this song was special. So if you know me closely, you know how much I love the song. Sino Ka Man is one song that I don't joke with. So much soul. It's packed with a lot of emotions, and you have to understand that I'm not listening to this as a Filipino. I'm listening as a foreigner who doesn't even know the meaning at first. These are just songs that caught my attention on first listen. Okay? Sino Ka Man. And I think the meaning means I love you for who you are. Sino means who, right? Sino Ka Man. I love you for who you are. Like, you don't have to change anything. Like, I love you as you are. Very deep message, very powerful song. The number 8 song on my list is Hanap-Hanap kita. I really just love that melody. And if you check my profile right now, you're going to see my own version of that song. I did an Afrobeats version for that song because I love it so much. And how did I fall in love with this song? In Adamson, I was actually having a quiz, I think a prelim, and there was an activity going on outside. And I was hearing the sa umaga sa kapisa, bawat minuto lumilipas. I was like, what song is this? I was so tempted, I left the quiz. Okay? I left the quiz. I said I was going to the restroom, and I went outside just to record and Shazam the song. Okay? And I found out that this was the song. And I was like, okay. So after I used the restroom and came back to class, I already knew the name of the song. After that quiz, I went back home and I listened to the song, and I really just loved the melody. Okay? It was just really good. Okay? Very soulish, and the thing hits differently. It hits differently when you actually know the meaning of the song. But on first listen, I was like, ooh, I like it. This and yo. I just love the chord progression and I really love the melody. So that's one of the songs that I'm now realizing that sa umaga sa gabitsa, like in the morning and in the night, it's more like I can't live without you, that kind of thing. Like I'm always looking for you, like that kind of vibe. And the message is actually very good too. The next song on the list is 214. This song is special. Okay, I'm a musician, so I love people who put in some kind of effort when creating the chord structure and the melody of a song. And that's the thing about 214. It was not the regular chord progression. Okay, if you understand music, you know that there was like a relative minor change to it. Okay, so it's almost like you're playing from C and you move to E flat. Okay, it's an interval of thirds. And that was the technique used in the song. And the way it was done, normally when someone transposes or changes key, you would notice it. Okay? You notice that, oh, something happened, the song changed, But why I really love this 214, the way the melody was written is written in such a way that it changes, the chord changes. It effortlessly moves from one key to the other key without sounding strange. It's so smooth. And as someone who consumes music and makes music, I know what happened in that song. The chord changes, very classic. Okay? It moves from doom 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 doom. I think it was done on G or E, I'm not really sure. But moving from G to E effortlessly without people, because sometimes when you transpose or you change key, people are like, oh, what's going on? Something is going on, But the ability of a good songwriter or melody writer to compose a melody to the point where the key is changing and the listeners don't even get distracted. It sounds so smooth and effortless. That's how you know a good song. Okay, and 214 is one of these songs that when I heard the melody and the chord change, as a musician who loves technical music making, I fell in love with it because I love the way the chord changes from what's it? It's like the verse happens. Am I real? Or to the words I speak before you make you feel whatever. Then the next song, do what could die and everything may lie, still you shouldn't cry. A different key. Then it comes back to the verse again. And that's effortless and it's very smooth. And that's why I really like 214. It's a very special song. Okay? The melody, the message, very deep. I love it so much. And if you check my page, you would see that I've done an Afrobeat cover already. The next song on this list is Patawad Muli. I don't know if that's the title of the song. I was in a bus when I heard that song the first time. I heard the part that is like the climax, right? It reminds me of, if there's somebody holding me, she's the one. I really like that particular part of the song. I love the melody. I love the way the song moves step by step and it goes to the climax. I really like that part of the song. Then it resolves at Patawad Muli, Nina Muli. I really like that part so much. Okay, so that's why the song is on the list, because of the melody. Next up on my list is Mahal na Mahal Kita by Sam Concepcion, I think. Oh man, this song, I love it. The melody choices, everything. I really love the song so much. And you have to understand that when I'm doing all this video, it's coming from a deep place. I just connected to these songs on a soulish level. It had nothing to do with me knowing the artist or loving the artist. It's just hearing the song and falling in love with it. Okay? And that's the thing about the song, Mahal na Mahal Kita. Of course, I know it means I love you. Mahal Kita means I love you. It's the general love song, that kind of thing, or the generic love song. but the melody is just so appealing. Hearing so many covers of that song in Philippines even made me fall in love with it more and more and more. The delivery, "Kume down dapat na," very good. I like the "Salahat di mahari iwan wala na." I love the drops. Wala na. That kind of thing. Kung mawala ka sa buhay ko, kung babigin mo yung mahal ako, paano na gayang mundo? Very soulish. I love the soul of the song, and the culot is so clean, so good, That's why I really like it. Next on the list is Pauwi. The moment I heard Skasta's delivery of that chorus, I knew that this was a smash hit. And I fell in love with the song. I fell in love with the melody. I fell in love with the energy of that track, Okay, moving on to the next song, Bini Bini by Zach Tabudlo. Okay, the thing about the song is the international appeal. It feels appealing. I did not need to be a Filipino for me to play that song on the background when I'm just chilling. When you just hear Bini Bini, you just know that, okay, what's that? There's a specific feel to it. There's a specific emotion that it evokes in you, And of course, I know that Bini Bini means like a girl. It's like a terminology for a pretty girl, Now I know that. But when I heard the Mahal Ko, when I heard that, I knew that, okay, this is a smash hit, and I knew that it was going to be a huge song. And that's why the song makes it to my list. It has an international feel to it. It has a global appeal to it that I feel like even a white girl in the States can play the song and she's still going to like it, Anyone, if you play the song in Nigeria, I probably will listen, because it has that international appeal and their soul. Okay? Last song on the list is Buan. It's a no-brainer. You cannot even deny it. This is one of the best OPM songs of all time. This is one of the songs that even if you're an enemy of the artist, you cannot deny that this is good music. And that's the thing about Buan. Buan has, it's undefeated. I think this is probably the best Pinoy song of all time. When you hear Ako'y sa'yo, ikaw ay akin, dun, 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 ganda mo sa paningin, you just sing it along immediately. Like, it's such a global anthem. I really don't know why the song was not marketed internationally, but this is one of the best Filipino songs I've ever heard in my life. And I'm not in the habit of praising people's songs because I believe I make better music than everyone in this world, But hearing Buan, I knew that was a special song, okay? And I listened not as a Filipino who knows the meaning, and Buan means the sun or the moon or the cloud. I'm not really so sure. I think moon. Yeah. I didn't listen as a Filipino. I listened as a foreigner who was hearing great music, amazing music, okay? And around that period, JK was being bashed a lot. So I don't know if that ignited some kind of passion in him to prove a point. But this is just one of these songs that whether you hate the artist, you don't like the artist, when Buan plays on the radio or anywhere, you would enjoy it. Okay? That is the special thing about Buan. The song is very special and it's undefeated though. I don't think there's any song so far that has come close to Buan based on impact. Okay? I'm a foreigner. I'm praising Buan. Okay? I should just be promoting my own music. But when I heard Buan, I knew that this song was special. Now everyone knows good music is special, but I'm doing this video because I'm a foreigner and I felt like this is something I can go back to Nigeria and play to my family and enjoy good music. And these songs that made it to this list have that quality to them. I don't know this song and no, this is good music, and that's why Buan makes it to this list. And these are my top 10 songs. I don't know if it's up to 10, but something that could easily make it to this number is Come Inside of My Heart by Blaster. You know, it's a very special song. Great melody, great feel. It feels really good, you know, and it might not have made it to the list, but this is a song that I really consider a very good song done by a Filipino artist, you know, and I wish that it was promoted internationally, you know, but that's another song that is really powerful, you know, very good, you know, and it has nothing to do with me knowing Blaster or knowing anyone in Four of Spade, but it's just good music, okay? It's just really good music, and I have to add it to the list. You know, if there was any song I would add to this list, it has to be. Nais kong magpakalasing. Let me know your top 10 or your favorite Filipino songs on the comment section also. I'd love to hear them, you know, and do a review about them also. Thanks for watching my video, and see you in some other video. Bye for now.